Hustle culture. What a great concept. Great marketing and a wicked buzzword. I mean, come on. Hustle culture. Who wouldn't want to be part of that, you know? High energy, take no shit from anybody, get shit done, that kind of stuff. But really? High burnout rate. In 2019, the New York Times ran a piece by Aaron Griffith. Now, to everyone's knowledge, that was the first time the term hustle culture was ever used. Hustle culture is used to describe the practice of looking for multiple jobs rather than one single job, mainly attached to the digital economy, but not primarily. It's the practice of not putting all your eggs in one basket for all intents and purposes, to use a very old term. The downside of hustle culture is it appeals to workaholics, people who don't have or want a family or spend time with their family, people who would rather be doing things rather than sitting down and quietly contemplating their life. Now, the tech business really loved this culture. The overtime, the go attitude that everybody wanted in the tech industry, it fit perfectly. So it was in their best interest to advertise and promote hustle culture within the tech community. It works really well in the development community. The downside of hustle culture is it's not sustainable. When you're young, you have a lot of energy and you're ready to go at any time. But the reality of the situation is most people like to take a break once in a while. And as you get older, you don't want to go anymore. You want to stay and relax a little bit. There's a high burnout rate with those people who adopted the hustle culture. Hustle culture is not sustainable. It's not something that you can do day in, day out for 30 years. You might be able to pull it off for 10 before you burn out, crash and burn. Nobody wants to spend their life working. Once you realize how much life you have, and that usually happens around your 30s, 40s, and heading into your 50s, when you realize, I got a lot more time behind me than I do ahead of me, it starts becoming valuable. At that point, hustle culture just is not even in the vernacular. Nobody wants to go. They just want to hang out at home and spend the time the way they want to. So hustle culture for anyone above 30, it just doesn't make any sense. And for a lot of people who are smart in their 20s and their 30s, it doesn't make a lot of sense for them either. They cut out really soon. The thing is, the hustle culture has pretty much died out. Most people are starting to tune in to a life versus work. Nobody wants to spend their life working. So people in the new digital economy have figured this out. They want to work when they want to work and do what they want to do when they want to do it. Nowadays, people are not looking to do multiple things all at the same time. Because let's face it, multiple things all at the same time is not effective. It may be efficient, and very rarely so. You're not going to get things done properly if you're doing multiple things all at the same time, or at least attempting to do multiple things at the same time. It's just not going to come to productive or effective work in any way, shape, or form. It usually takes somebody a long time to figure that out as well, that doing a lot of stuff doesn't mean doing a lot of stuff well. Basically, what you need to do is slow down as you get a little bit older, but you don't figure that out until you're about your mid-30s and 40s. If you've adopted the hustle culture and you realize it's not working for you, you're right in the middle of that discovery. Just to reiterate, this type of culture is not sustainable. You can do it for a little while, and it feels really exciting when you're doing it. You know, constantly getting phone calls and meetings and going to work and hustling around in cars and stuff. But the reality of the situation, it gets old real quick. It's not sustainable. It's just simply not. Now, fast forward to today, and I think it's safe to say that most people are done. If you look on the internet, you look on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of people looking for a way out, looking for some alternative to what they've gotten themselves into. And it's a hard pattern to break. I mean, the hustle culture is, like I said, very exciting, but it's not something that you want to do indefinitely. Sometimes you want to take a break. People want more time. It's just simple math. You know, you can't work your entire life unless you have demons you're running away from, and I hope you don't. This is not a lifestyle that anyone wants to continue for any period of time. It's best to take a break once in a while. It's best to sit back, contemplate, reevaluate, and see what's important. And you find if you even take a even a little bit of a look at yourself. Time is very important, and it's extremely valuable, and we have a tendency to give it away way too easily. People don't want the 9 to 5 anymore. If you look on the internet, you look on YouTube, you're going to see people searching for a way out. People trying to find an entry point into the digital economy where they can spend their time at home the way they want to, doing what they want to do. Your time is valuable. You probably have skills on top of your time as well, which are even more valuable. So don't sell yourself short. Get out there and realize that if you need to have a job and you need to give somebody your time in exchange for money, make sure you get paid well for it. Don't sell yourself short. Get paid what you're worth, and do a little bit of research. Find out what your skills are worth, and don't accept anything less. Then factor in your time and realize, hey, you want me for 8 hours a day, you're going to pay for it. The long and the short of it is, hustle culture sounds great, and it's very exciting, and it's probably enticing to a lot of young people. But as you get older, clawing yourself back from that is more and more difficult as time goes on. People won't understand it. You're hustling one day, you've had enough. Next day you want to claw some of your time back, and now you're going to irritate people. It doesn't matter. Do what you want to do. If you find that your time is thinning out, you don't have enough time for yourself, say no once in a while. Find a way to back out of engagements. Spend some time on you, not necessarily someone else's job or somebody else's idea of what you should be doing with your time. Do what you want to do when you want to do it. Now, I keep touting YouTube. YouTube is a way to do what they call a side hustle, if you will. Not hustle culture, but a side hustle. You can spend the time that you've got, lunch hours, after hours, things like that, and delve into a YouTube channel and see what happens. There's no shortage of YouTube gurus out there that'll tell you, you have to do this, you have to do that. And that's an extension of the hustle culture. You don't have to do anything. Do what you want. They may have done something that worked for them, and they're just giving you their insight into that. Find your own way and do what you want to do, how you want to do it. And stop hustling. Stop thinking that fast means productive or hustle means good. It's not. It just simply isn't. What you need to do is find your path, plot your course, and take your steps. You'll get to where you want to get to, but you don't have to run getting there. Just plot your course, find your way, you'll get there. Hustle culture, I would say, is a failed experiment, without any doubt. It's still happening today. There's still people rushing around like chickens with their head cut off. It doesn't mean they're getting anywhere any quicker or any better than you. It just means they like activity, like bees in a hive. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to chill a little bit, have a coffee on a porch or something. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with hustle culture. So, you got to choose your course. Either you like activity and you want to be busy 24/7, or you want to refine yourself and see what works better for you and have a little bit of a life instead of work. Check out YouTube, check out digital economy, check out templates, check out books. Write, for God's sakes. Do anything you want to do, but slow down. You don't have to be in such a hurry. You get to where you're going to get to and value each moment and each second. Because once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. So spend your time wisely. Guard it with your life. And don't let anybody have it unless they pay a shit ton of money for it. Thanks for sharing your time with me today. This has been Over 40 with Duff. If you've liked the content, you like the message, you like the channel, you like me, please like, comment, or share. And by all means, subscribe. And please always remember, if not now, when?